Right, so part 3 of 4 maybe of Sakura Beach. From what I know, it seems like I'm only halfway through. So hopefully today or tomorrow I can finish it. Hopefully I get to bang both of them or one of them. If not, just fuck it. Because we left our idiots. That is surprising. Oh well. Last night was great, despite what happened earlier. Barely got any sleep. We just sat there talking. It's just like what we used to do when we were children. We hid out in the woods, staying up for far later than we were supposed to. One of our favorite things to do then were to tell ghost stories. The ones I told usually ended with Ayumi and Momoko clenching me out of fear. I think I've gotten a lot closer with them since this trip. Really? I don't think so. Can't exactly think of any reason why, but the way they've been acting, I've been able to be a bit more open with them, I guess. I call bullshit on that too. Back at school, I tend to keep to myself most of the time. Y'all ended up in different classes, so we can't spend as much time together anymore. We're not neighbors anymore either. My grandfather helped me move into another house he owned. He insisted that it would be good for me to learn to live by myself. Are you like 16? I visit his house once a week though, which gives me time to visit Ayumi and Momoko too. Still, it's not the same as living next door to them both. So I haven't seen either of them for a while before we decided to go on this beach trip. This has been a nice reminder that friends are important too. Maybe that's why they've been acting the way they have. No. They want to spend time because of how little we've been seeing each other. No. I don't exactly have a lot of friends either. I can't afford to throw away what few I do have. There's obviously something I haven't noticed before, but I find that time moves very slowly when I'm not daydreaming. No shit. It's really, really, really boring. I'm guessing that they're both sleeping in too. Maybe staying up late with them wasn't the best idea. No, I shouldn't say that. They want to spend more time with me after dinner. Still haven't worked out anything that these two have been planning. How haven't I been able to do that? I'm not an idiot as much as Ayumi likes to call me one. They also seem to be bringing up the past a lot lately. There's always one moment or another in our childhood that they've been bringing up. Maybe they're trying to remind me that we've all known each other for a long time. If that was I was thinking, if what I was thinking before was correct, then it would make a lot of sense. Since they have been seeing me lately, I guess they're doing their best to make sure I don't lose contact with them. I think I at least partially figured out their strange behavior. All that talk of wanting to spend time with me and wanting me to be here instead of daydreaming. I guess it must mean something to them if they're trying so hard. Hey, you two, are you going to get up now? The door quickly creaks open and they drag themselves into the living room. Good morning, Seiji. Momoko isn't herself, it seems. Hi, there's Amy. Both of them look frighteningly tired. Good morning. I wouldn't call it good morning. How late did you two stay up after I went to bed? Not that late. Well, that's reassuring. They don't look like they're up for going to the beach. Do you two want to skip the beach today? You do look like you need more sleep. Absolutely not. We need no rest. Any signs of her sleep deprivation immediately disappears. Happens to Ayumi too. Okay, are you sure? Yes, we are sure, idiot. Nothing's gonna stop us from going to the beach. Such determination is almost frightening to behold. So, what shall we do today, Seiji? I can think of so many fun things we could do. I don't feel like having any swimming lessons today. I am more ready to take on the ocean myself. Yeah, sure. Oh, so you don't want to spend time with Seiji then? That's alright. Not like I want to spend time alone with him or anything. Seems Momoko can never get enough of the water. She's a champion swimmer at school too. Some of the students joke she's actually a mermaid that grew legs instead of fins. Ayumi isn't going anywhere near the water though. Is something wrong, Ayumi? Nothing at all. I just don't feel like swimming today. Sure. It'd be more fun than just to relax today. She lets out a loud yawn. I guess I can understand why she didn't feel like swimming. Oh. Okay. As I sit on the beach by Ayumi, I slowly drift into my own thoughts. Looking back at her, I notice my eyes are moving of my own accord. Well, that is a great butt. Can't help but look at certain things. What's on your mind, fool? Immediately snap out of it and look away. Nothing. You got that look on your face again. But it's not like I'm wanting to worry worried about you or anything. I just think you look stupid when you do that. Just think about this upcoming exams. Why do you think about that? We're here to forget about worries, aren't we? Yeah, but don't you think it's a bad idea to not worry about it? I want to do really well this year. Maybe reach top of the class. Telling this to Ayumi, one of the smartest students in our school. She just shakes her head at me. No, you fool. You don't think I can do it. You don't think I can do it? It's not that. I think you're doing it for the wrong reasons. What do you mean? Are you doing this because you want to get into a good university or something? Or is it just to show off? That's actually a good question. But it's one I'd rather not think about right now. I don't know. I just feel like making a change. Sometimes you have to make an effort to become better, don't you? Might as well strive to become the best. You don't need to be the best to be happy. In fact, I think too many people overlook their own happiness to chase lofty things. She happily flicks her legs up and down. Look at Momoko, for example. She has terrible grades, but she never lets it get her down. Seiji, I just want to tell you. You need to start looking at things on Earth, not in space. Famous words of 2015. There may be something you'll miss if you don't look. Something I might miss if I don't look. Can't think of anything. Except for the 2 moons right in front of your face. 4 moons, actually. Then you'll need to look harder. Ayumi stands up, stretching herself, landing on a loud yawn. It went really easy to fall asleep here listening to the waves. Hey Seiji! You looked like you were spacing out for a minute. Remember, no daydreaming allowed. I wasn't daydreaming about space, don't worry. Just thinking about things. Guess you could be excused this time. But I don't think I'll let you get away with that next time. What are you thinking about? It looked like you were deep in concentration there. Must be using something over something Ayumi told me. Can't shake this feeling. Something's been bothering me since I came here. Both of them. I don't know. When you're with friends, you can sometimes tell when there's just something wrong. It's not obvious or anything, it's something very subtle. Yet due to how subtle it is, you can't really make a big fuss out of it. Because you don't know if it's there or not. But I'm fairly certain this time. If something's bothering them, then there's only one thing I could possibly think of. They're coming in the water now. I think it's a good time to ask. And you mean, I just thought I should tell you something. When you swim, it doesn't look like when you swim, it doesn't look like swimming. It looks like it looks like something they call drowning. You don't want to do that. Trust me. Spare me your condescending advice, Momoko. I'm getting better every time I go out there. Before long, you have to ask me to save you. Sure. I doubt it. How can you say that with so much uncertainty? Very easily. Amy just looks crushed. That doesn't look like a crushed face. It looks more like a "I'm gonna kill you" face. You too. Can I ask you something? Both of them look at me. What is it, you fool? It gets annoying every time she says that. Yes, silly? Okay, I'm fine with that. My uncle draws way too close to me for comfort. Did you want to know about my 3 sizes? Sure, because I don't think a 16-year-old woman have knockers that big. But then again, so shameless, Shady, but if it's you, I'll gladly reveal it all. No, that's not what I... Oh, so you do want to know. Don't put words in my mouth like that. I wasn't going to ask about it at all. She's getting me completely off track from what I want to say. But it doesn't look like she's going to stop. But are you even just a little bit curious? She grins wickedly as she says that. You come a bit closer, I whisper to you. She leans over and puts her lips over close to my ear. I can feel my heart skip a beat. Wait, why am I letting myself... My 3 sizes are... No, Sage, don't let yourself get distracted. She pauses, relishing the momentary silence. I don't think women are so open to tell about the 3 sizes. Oh, hey, I'm a D cup. Oh, I'm a double D. Then again, I just played Honey Pop like a couple of weeks ago. Secret. I can feel my heart sing as she says that. Oh, so you did want to know, you son of a bitch. She was teasing me the entire time, and you fell for it even though you said no. So I'm gonna call on your bullshit. I have to keep my secrets, Seiji. If I just go around and tell everyone, they're not secrets anymore. But you keep your secrets out all the time. They're just bouncing all over the place. She is pure evil, this girl. Can't believe I let her distract me like this. But now I'm going to... That's enough. You act so improper all the time, Momoko. I'm sure that Seiji prefers someone who knows when to act mature. On the other hand, Ayumi, she doesn't need secrets at all. I know all 3 of them. You stop right there. This pervert doesn't need to know that at all. I don't want to know anyway. Sure you do. What do you mean you don't want to know? Am I not good enough, you fool? Can they just mix that up a little bit instead of her saying you fool all the time? It doesn't sound right. But wasn't she mad about the idea of me knowing? Oh my, Ayumi. Maybe you should secretly do want him to know. Anyway, what I wanted to ask you was about how you 2 have been acting. What do you mean, silly? There's been nothing unusual here. You're referring to how I've tolerated you. Make sure to shut my phone off too. Okay. I'd never expect anyone to call anyways. Acting surprised about it now is ridiculous. It's just sad. How do I put it? I noticed something over the last few days. Something? Like what? Momoko's actually taking this seriously. What was it, Seiji? Seiji, again, Ayumi's taking it seriously too. Did something happen to you before we came here? I feel like you two haven't been yourselves lately. There's a problem, isn't there? Maybe? Cannot say for certain, but I do not pay attention to my problems. Well, that's Mocha for you. Oh. I need to take care of this. Okay. Took care of that. Okay, let's get back. I'm not admitting if there's a problem or not. I'm not admitting if there's a problem or not, though. Do not be deceived. But if there was a problem, what do you think this problem may be? Well, both of them seem to be anticipating my question. How do I put this? It seems to get edgier and edgier. So, do you two like someone? Both of them seem to go to a state of shock. Goodness. Mocha's actually flustered. Does she like someone after all? Don't ask questions like this. It isn't right to pry into a lady's privacy. What's wrong with you, you rumor monger? I was just wondering. Both of you are acting a bit like that. You two were talking to each other and blushing a fair bit before we went on this trip. Were you asking about who you like? Both of them seem to be going to a meltdown. Wow. Great. Jets of steam erupt on their ears. Am I not far from the truth? Society, you can't go and ask things like that. You have to work it out yourself. I suppose that was the point of this. Your action is far more telling than anything else. I think I'm finally getting onto something for a change. Holy shit, this is a revelation. Someone bring out the festivities. He's finally getting it. Well, what brought this up anyway? Why you ask this now? I didn't want to because I thought it might distract you from having fun. But whatever this is, I think it's bothering you both. So if you want to talk about it, I'm right here. That's our Seiji, always so considerate of others. It's not often I see Moko taken so far back. Well, I'll be serious with you. Maybe I do like someone. I don't know for sure just yet, so don't think I'm admitting to anything. No, not at all. Not at all. Well, anyway, I've known him for a very long time. He's someone very special to me. We'll see what happens, though. Right. The uncertainty must be bothering you. And you're not understanding that now, still. You're absolutely right about that. If there's one thing that amazes me every time, Seiji, is your intuition with these things. Don't give him too much credit. Oh, right. Ayumi, is it the same thing for you? I don't have to answer that if I don't want to. But because it's you asking, Seiji, I think I might like someone. This is massive news. This is massive news that's going beyond your head right now. They might like someone. But then again, they could just be playing a trick on me. My uncle in particular loves to tease me with such things. Ayumi, on the other hand, no, she's rarely ever forward about what she means either. I know full well that she usually says the exact opposite of what she's meaning. For now, I'll just presume they're being honest with me. It's someone you're barely familiar with. Someone I'm familiar with. Who could it be? You, idiot! Since both of them are so popular at school, there's a heap of guys they talk with. Well, most of the time they're rejecting guys rather than talking to them, but either way, they do know a lot of people. But they also said it was someone that I knew. Why do they look so nervous about this anyway? Would it be a bad thing if I discovered who it was? Something occurs to me who it might be. Could it be... All of them look really excited. The captain of basketball. Are you fucking serious? The captain of the basketball club. Are you fucking serious? Wow. Wow. Oh man. This is one dense motherfucker. Their expressions turn really sour. What? He talks to you all the time, doesn't he? Well, not so much as get brutalized by them all the time. He just keeps coming back more determined than ever, though. Momoko just pouts. So close, yet so far, Seiji. I would not like him in 1,000 years. I honestly cannot believe you sometimes. That guy is a complete idiot. He's just so more than you are. Sorry, I honestly don't know who could it be. Bro, you need someone to hit you in the head. At the end, last time someone hit you in the head, he almost died. Both of them let out a heavy sigh. One day, Seiji. One day, maybe you'll work it out. Somehow, I don't think so. Shaggy looks really upset by this. Momoko, are you okay? I don't feel like swimming anymore. But you know, she quickly grabs her things. Not only do you completely fail to understand my feelings, but you won't tell me what's wrong with you. What's wrong with me? But I'm fine. We both know that you're bothered by something. You got that look on your face. That sullen look. She begins to wander off from the beach. Hey, where are you going? For a walk. Alone. I'll open my mouth to say something, but then I think better of it. This isn't a good time for me to say anything. Looking back at Ayumi, her stare is drilling a hole through my head. I'm afraid I feel the same. I need some time alone. This is something I say a lot, but you really are stupid sometimes. I trusted you enough to talk about our feelings. Yet you avoid talking about your own. What do you mean my feelings? You know exactly what I mean. If you think you're fooling anyone, you're wrong. It's beginning to make sense. Maybe it had nothing to do with love at all. Are you serious? I've been steadily pushing them away, and they've noticed. Ayumi drags herself out of the shallows and marches off in the opposite direction. For a moment, I just stand there, try to process what just happened. It wasn't really my place to ask about who they like, I meant. But why did it react like that only after I got it wrong? It looked so happy when I was going to guess. Perhaps they aren't as sad as me, but because I got it wrong? Damn it, I really wish I was smarter sometimes. Sometimes I wish too, because your head is made out of titanium or something. That was one dense head. Or maybe I just don't understand them because I'm a guy. Maybe that's a factor too, because you're stupid. What should I do in the meantime? None of them want to talk to me right now. Maybe I'll go for a walk too. They should have their phones on them. I'll be able to message them later and see where they are. In the end, I wandered back to the apartment. But the hours passed and there's still no sign of either of them. I wouldn't have asked if I knew that would upset them so much. Sometimes I really do hate myself. I do too. Spending a little bit more time thinking before saying something, that would really do me a world of the good. But I just can't sit there and mope. I need to find them, bring them back home. Damn it, I should have been a lot more careful with what I said. I didn't know asking them will upset them so much. She responds. I feel immediately relieved. Then I actually read it. I'm fine, I'm at the cliffs. Oh, that sends chills down my spine. Normally when she messages me, she barely cares about spelling at all. The fact that she said something so sure and so correctly, she must be absolutely furious with me. I need to go apologize to her immediately. Let's try Yumi too. She responds too. Mind your own business, you fool. Well, that's Ayumi for you. I think I should see her first. To my relief, Ayumi's at the park, sitting down on one of the many benches. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to approach her. Just act natural, do your best to smile. Ayumi? She looks back at me. Seiji? I hope you're here to apologize, but I don't understand what I said to both of you. Please, just talk to me. I don't want to upset you. Oh, Seiji. I know you never meant any harm to either of us. You're a bumbling awkward fool, but you're not one who's nasty in any way. But you really don't understand a girl's heart. That's why I'm asking you what's wrong. I'm a fool, I admit it. So help me out, help out a fool here. Are both of you so scared that I'm going to leave you both behind? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Perhaps. But as with everything about you, I know there's more to it than you're letting on. You always try to hide your own hurt. She looks a bit closer to me, looking me in the eyes. You haven't been yourself for months. I haven't? I didn't really notice. Why do you think I haven't been myself? Normally when Moko teases you, you turn as red as the sunset in front of us. You really are a shy person. She looks back toward the horizon, something melancholy about it. Right now, all you do is nod and smile. It's as if you're barely recognizing what's happening around you right now. Leaning back on the bench, she stares at the stars, and they slowly emerge from this orange sky. You're somewhere else right now. I don't know where. Maybe it's somewhere between the North Dipper and the Orion's Belt, knowing you. But whatever, it's far away. There's none of Ayumi's haughtiness right now. She's being completely frank about me, about how she feels. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel how you're slowly drifting away sometimes? Somewhere? Is this what Momoko is talking about? This trip is the first time we've seen you in weeks. You're sacrificing all your time for that dream of yours. But if I don't make sacrifices, how will I reach that dream? It's not a question of how much you want to give up for it. It's a question of whenever you find what you want out of that dream. Have you ever thought of if that is really what you want? Of course, it is what I want. What else would I work so hard for it? Is that so, Seiji? Have you looked deeper? Or is it something else driving you to do this? That is what I'm trying to work out. I don't really know why it is such a big deal. Lots of students do nothing but put their time into study, don't they? It's not the same when it's you. How is it not the same? Because you're acting like how you used to, back when you first met. She's bringing that up now? I admit I was a troubled kid and a lot of things had happened. But I guess sometimes the past comes back to you in weird ways. Something has happened. And whatever it is, it's pushing you along this path. You have to decide what it is you really want out of life. As if you sacrifice everything for the sake of an ambitious dream. There's no telling what you may miss out on if you do. And you do not know if that dream will merely leave you empty. For a desire like yours is not one that can be sated so easily. I doubt that once you get where you want to be, you won't look back without a regret. Well, I'm not very smart. The only thing I could do is give a lot of time to do something. That's why I gave me so much time to study right now. I swear that we'll spend a lot of time with each other once the exams are over. Will you? Or will you simply continue for the next exam? Let's get into some deep shit here. And the exam after that? Demons move faster than you can run, Seiji. No matter what you do, know that I'll do my best to be there when you need me. But if you keep running away, I might trip over one day as I run after you. Then you'll just disappear into the horizon. She looks out towards the sea then. Something's hurt you lately, Seiji. There's no hiding it. I've known you for nearly as long as you know yourself. Whatever it is, it's what's driving you to hide from us. I played the fool for long enough, so you may hide behind those smiles and gentle words, but the truth can never be hidden. So you're sounding like a superhero again. Perhaps I am, but it makes what I'm saying no less true. She finally stands up from the park, from the bench and stretches. I'm going back to the hotel. Do not think this is over, Seiji. Before we leave the place, we'll talk about this. I understand. She nods and smiles gently. I suppose I could let you off just this once, you fool. She slowly walks off then. I guess it's over. For now. Still have to get to see Momoko though. I wandered back to the cliffs after talking to Ayumi. Does Momoko know the way to my secret spot? Sure enough, she's standing there looking at the sunset. Momoko, are you okay? Seiji, I'm fine. She looks out towards the rippling ocean before her. Seiji, I wish you would really see me. But I do see you. No, you don't. You don't see me at all. That's why I'm scared you'll disappear one day. You're so busy thinking about your dreams and achieving those grand things, but you still don't see me. I don't understand. I know that you don't. That's what hurts so much. She walks over to me and leans against my shoulder. You're adorable, Seiji. No matter how much you fail to see what's around you, I can't help but feel the same way about you that I've always have. Feel about me? What do you mean? She shakes her head. Something about her seems really lonely. Wake up from that dream, Seiji. I know you're looking for your answer out there among the stars, but don't look up there for what you want. Look down here instead, into my boobs. I don't say this because I want to hold you back or anything, but I say this because I don't want you to reach that pinnacle, yet not find what you really want up there. What is she talking about? She's struggling to find the words she wants to say. Is there something you haven't been telling us? This isn't like you at all. For weeks now, you've barely said a thing to either of us. Please, Seiji, what's bothering you? And why are you pushing us away because of it? I didn't know I was pushing you away. I just need some time to think about something. Think about what? What is it you can't tell me? I know you for so long, Seiji. So why can't you tell me about this? It's just complicated. Is it ever simple with you? She reaches out to me, putting one hand on my cheek. Adorable, silly Seiji. You're a puzzle far more complex than anyone could ever guess. I wish I knew where to put all the pieces. But only you can do that for me. When you finally have the courage to talk, I'll be here for you, like I always have. She pulls her hands away, looking back towards the ocean. Looks like someone's listening in. Ayumi pops out from the other grove. I was just ensuring nothing strange was happening. Nothing strange at all. The point the two of them have tried to tell me is that I may regret studying so hard. Perhaps they're right. They're both right about something happening too. But I still don't want to talk about it. What they made me realize is that what happened has affected me more than I admitted to myself. And yet I tried to choose ignorance over the truth. And yet that didn't work at all. With that, Ayumi said is that if I don't get out of this mindset, would I ever stop? Would I just keep going for the rest of my life at this pace? Give up everything just to do the next exam, the next assignment, to get to the next promotion? It's left me with a lot to think about. Oh my god! Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! They're passionately locking their lips together. Well, it's all squashed against each other. The two of them stand there for the longest time. As time passes, the kids gets more and more lewd. I swear that they're using their tongues. Jesus Christ! That came out of nowhere. I swear they're okay. This almost looked like a scene out of a romance movie. As I looked at it, I can't help notice where the hands are moving. It's too much to behold. What? What the What the What the I need a moment here. I need a moment because what? We just had a long, deep conversation about Seiji missing something and sacrificing his social life for the sake of his studies and stuff. And this just happened. What the hell? Okay. I think I'm fine now. Let's see where this goes to. Were you saying something, Seiji? Is something wrong? How can it be acting like nothing is happening at all? Why is Yumi joining in on this teasing? Has Moko finally corrected her morals? You two, why is something wrong, Seiji? You're all red. They immediately go back to what they were doing when I interrupted them. They're really getting into it. I know. There are rare moments with these two where I'm left speechless. This is one of them. Seiji. Momoko calls me out with a seductive tone. Jesus Christ, woman! What are you doing over there, Seiji? It's better to participate than it is to watch. What? What is going on, man? What? If you simply stand on silence for the rest of your life, you will never be truly lived. Seize the moment, Seiji. YOLO. Even during the situation, Ayumi finds a moment to give me a motivational speech. Yeah, somehow. No, I'm fine over here, thank you. Live a little, Seiji. There are times you must try new things. Is this what it's all about? Try new things? Are they? I can't even think straight. Despite my best efforts, can't help but keep watching their lips. They pull back sticky strands between their mouths. This is nice. You're so right. It would be not even nice with a third person. What? What? This doesn't send size to him. God, please, God, fucking Zeus and fucking Olympus send thunder down him. That is true. What are you still doing there, stupid? Look, I'm fine. You two go ahead. I just remember something I need to do. Yeah, jerk off. I need to get away from him. Give my head time to cool off. Wow. Wow. That just happened. Even I don't understand why they did that. I'm speechless. Man, I do need to keep my head cool off too. Both of them are waiting for me. Welcome back, Seiji. Nice to see the fool has come home. Nice to see you both too. Both of them are acting as if nothing happened. Maybe I should just do the same for now. And not ask about the lesbian kiss he just made. I'm pretty tired today. I'm probably going to head to bed early. Before you rest. Can we talk? I guess that's alright. You're not very good at hiding things, Seiji. Especially not from yourself. Don't you think you're running away? That's what space has you so obsessed with it. Perhaps I do, but I don't see what's so bad about it. Running away isn't going to solve anything. Until you face what's happened, I don't think you can really move on with your life. But you're not going to be ready to say anything today. Perhaps tomorrow, perhaps the day after that. You'll be ready when you're ready. That's how he always worked after all. We know you too well after all. Oh, okay then. Rest easy, Seiji. I popped back off to my bag just to clear my head. Of course, it's obvious they want me to notice something. That the lesbians there want to bang each other. Can't work out what it is though. I'm not sure how they knew that my listlessness is related to the past. You can bury the past if you try really hard. But sometimes something comes along which digs it back up to the surface. They said that I looked like what I used to. Did it mean when I found out the truth about my parents? What? Yes, I do remember this feeling. The pain in the past, no matter how much you try to bury it, it changes you. It's something you simply bear as you continue to walk forward. As much as I try to deny myself, they are right. But how do I deal with these unresolved feelings? It's something which isn't very simple to do, but it seems they share my pain too. For their sake, perhaps I need to stop trying to escape. Figure out another way to get through this. For now though, what I really need to do is rest. I can't work out what I'm missing right now. I even suggested I was missing something the other day too. Perhaps some sleep will be the best way for me to work it all out. The truth is I have received an unmarked letter in a mailbox a long time ago. The sender of the letter claimed to be my mother. She said she wanted to see me again after she left me in her father's care. What she had said was that she hoped that I succeeded despite her own poor choices. This is going into some deep shit. Even if I didn't notice it, I was sinking into a depression. Something she said in that letter was nasty or hurtful. Yet think about it, she had left me with someone else and run away to somewhere else. I cannot help but be resentful of that. The truth is I've been distrusting of everyone around me for quite some time. Even my grandfather, the man who's been looking after me for as long as I can remember, I guess have abandonment issues. Yet, judging by what Monica said to me earlier this week, she's also afraid of being left behind, just like I have been. Ayumi feels the same, no doubt. Despite their differences, these two are connected in the strangest way. They practically have one heart. One of them feels something, the other does too. How strange. I know that what it is like when someone leaves you for a grand unknown adventure. Yet in the end, that's all I want to do too. Just free myself of my problems and slip away somewhere among the stars. That's why I'm so driven. I want to escape. I'm allowing nothing to stop me. Oh, if this turns out that those two are sisters and he might be related to them, it is gonna be some crazy shit. Whether or not that is the right thing to do is another matter entirely. Or that they're related to his mother somehow. They know I've been acting like a hermit for weeks. Ayumi said that I was acting like I used to when we were little. Judging by what they both said, they both know what's hurting me now is about the past. They just haven't fit all the pieces together. Oh well, I won't worry about it now. Tomorrow is another day. The next morning passes uneventfully. Before I knew it, we were already back on the beach. Momoko insisted that she needed to catch up on her sleep. So it's just me and Ayumi today. Ayumi seems to be a lot more confident in the water. She's now able to handle herself in the surf. I headed out there too, just to make sure she's fine. Hey, Ayumi, having fun now? I guess it's kind of fun. You're handling yourself really well. I think you keep this up, you could become a great swimmer. Of course I'm doing well. I told you that I could do it, Seiji. But don't think I'm going to let your praise go to my head or anything, you fool. I know. If there's one thing that's won easily, it's her pride. Ayumi's the sort of person who, when she sets her mind on something, refuses to allow others for help. Which is kind of strange when I think about it now. When I offered to teach her how to swim, she accepted it. Of course, your contribution slightly helped. Only slightly. Nice to know that I helped out. Only a little bit. Don't think this means you can get away with being a raging pervert when I'm not looking. My grace only goes so far. What about those girls you saw in the hotel's room pool, Seiji? I haven't seen them again. They're probably left by now. I should have known you would try to cover this up. You mean trying to build a harem, haven't you? A harem? Why would I build a harem? I ain't even had a girl before, let alone multiple girlfriends. You see, you must be a harem king who knows how to hide his true intentions. What? A villain makes himself seem like a fool, but is actually manipulating everything in the background. Is your arcana that of the jester? Are you comparing to what I do to a video game again? What? No, I stopped playing those years ago. They're for children after all. But we're getting off the main point. You've been building a harem behind everyone's backs. Sure. And I plan to expose the truth. There's no harem. I swear, why does she keep making accusations like this? But if there was more than one person who loved you, what would you do? Eh? What would I do? You aren't being serious, right? I'm being completely serious. What would you do? Would you actually form a harem? That's a really good question. What would I do? Let's go with the harem ending, cause why not? Well, I really don't know. But I hate to hurt anyone by choosing someone over them. So I guess I try it? I knew it. You're a rampaging pervert. Have you ever stopped to think about what... Oh no. I stopped listening to her as I watched something unfurl before me. Ayumi's top flips off, becoming untied by a pair of unknown hands. I can feel the blood rushing to my face and somewhere else. Now this is a sight I'm not going to see very often. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Did you have something you wanted to say, fool? You and me? I... Just say it. Don't just stand there with your jaw hanging loose. What's the problem? She still hasn't noticed it yet. Waiting for the waves before I feel a nosebleed coming on. They're about... No, don't think about it. Don't look. Honestly, why aren't you... Emmy looks down at her exposed chest. Her eyes go wide with shock as she quickly dives beneath the water. No! How did this happen? Seiji, did you have something to do with this? No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. Stop shouting. People are going to notice. Look, I hope you... No, I refuse to let a wild beast like you handle it. There's no telling what you do if you... Her face goes really red. Her eyes begin to roll around. No, why am I thinking something like that? What do you want me to do then? I just stand guard when I find it. But don't you dare look. I don't administer the fine punch like any I had before. I know, just hurry up. Fortunately, she managed to calm down and begin her search. The waters are too shallow though. There's barely enough the water to hide for her to hide in. Her chest becomes dangerously close to slipping that 1 centimeter. What am I thinking about? I'm supposed to ensure that no one sees her. It's some here, I'm sure it is. She's growing more desperate by the minute, and the longer she's exposed, the harder it is for me to not look. Don't think about it, Seiji. Here it is. She tries to put it on while she's still in the water. This is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Her fingers tumble as she tries to put it on. The top irregularly squeezes her chest, nearly causing her to slip off several times. Eventually, she manages to get it back on. Oh, that happened too. After that, Ayumi swore she'd never go back to a beach again. I tried to convince her otherwise, but she just couldn't handle any embarrassment. She went back to the hotel ahead of me, but I don't see her anymore. Good morning, Seiji. Momoko pops out of nowhere. It's the afternoon, Momoko. Ayumi and I have already been to the beach. Oh, I must have slept in too late. Do you know where Ayumi is? She went out to buy something. She may be back soon, so don't worry. Really? What does she need to buy? Snacks, of course. How did you expect us to get by without snacks? Well, that does make sense considering how much to eat. Seiji, don't make fun of my weight. Well, explains your boobs. I wasn't doing that. Well, I guess I forgive you this time. What do you want to do today? Well, I don't know. Maybe the beach would be nice to get... Oh, I opened the balcony door only to be blasted with icy wind. Oh, why is it cold? It's supposed to be summer right now. This morning was really warm. This is really unusual. Maybe someone performing a ritual to obscure god for colder weather. This sounds completely absurd. It does now, doesn't it? Why would anyone want colder weather if they're at a beach anyway? Who knows? I'm sure they have their reasons. Why don't we spend time at the beach today? I've already gone and it's getting cold. No fair, you went with Ayumi. Go with me too. I have to think of a way to avoid the water. How about the shack again? You want snacks, don't you? Her eyes lit up at the suggestion. Brilliant thinking, Seiji. Food and the beach go together perfectly. As we arrive at the shack, Momoko insists on pressing up against me. Even walking along the beach the entire time, she refuses to give me any space. Now, Seiji, you look like you're cold. How so? I don't know, maybe you like some company. We could share body heat, it's cold day, you know. I don't think that is really... When did that happen? Where is her top? What the hell just happened? I can really feel the blood rushing to my head. There. What's wrong, Seiji? I try to avert my eyes as best as I can. What are you looking away like that? Look down. She's a bit faster to notice than Naomi was. No! She immediately covers her chest, looking really upset about it. It does little help though. They just go around their hands. All it does is make it worse. Why did that happen? Seiji, could you give that to me? It's kind of different when we're not in the water. Seiji, please. Okay, just don't move. I'm glad she's not shouting like Ayumi was. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to do. I immediately retrieve her chop and offer it to her. Here, put it back on. But I can't do it myself, Seiji. Could you help me put it back on, please? I feel the blood rush into ice, turn to ice when she says that. Seiji, please. Ami always helps me with it. I still can't do it by myself. I'll go ahead. I knew we should be able to. No, don't leave me like this, Seiji. Please help me. What choice do I have? Awkwardly, I begin to fasten it around her neck. Just keep going, Seiji. We're almost there. I wish I were. I don't know how these things work. I'm just trying to tie a knot behind her neck. That's how it works, right? I hope it works. Otherwise, it's going to be really embarrassing for me. I'd reach around trying the best not to look. Seiji. What? I can't see where my hands are going. I can do that myself. You don't need to touch me there. That's what this soft feeling is? I immediately pulled my hands away. I'm sorry, son. Sorry for what, Seiji? Do you feel warmer now? Because your face is burning. What? Sometimes Momoko just scares me. Did you even need my help at all? Of course I did. This girl. I need to cool my head. I leap for the water. Seiji, I wouldn't go in there. It's too late. I'm far too hot. I need to. Like I stepped into a freezer. Immediately screaming out, every part of me shivering. Too in despair, the wind begins howling. Each gust of wind feeling is cut into my very soul with frozen talons. Momoko looks mortified as I stand there shivering. Oh no, you look so cold, Seiji. She's holding out a towel for me. We have to get you somewhere warm as soon as possible. We wouldn't want you to catch a cold, would we? But it's summer, how can I? Too late, she's already pushing me away from the shack. Come on, Seiji, back to our hotel room. It's not like I can resist. She burst out of the hotel room, dragging me along the ground. We need to get out of those wet clothes right away. You're going to catch a cold if you don't get changed quickly. I don't need help with that. She's ignoring me. Next, we get you into bed. Proper rest is needed for recovery after all. Recovery from what? I haven't even gotten changed. Your fever, of course. I already know that you have one. But I don't feel anything. I head towards the door. I have to find Momoko now then. I'm into the shop, so is there... Momoko slips her arm around my neck and starts dragging me away. Can't go back out there today, not at all. What would happen if you were to get sick? So today, just stay indoors with me. Where can I keep you nice and warm? If you get sick, I don't think I could live with myself, Seiji. Isn't that being a bit dramatic? Momoko, let me go. I need to check your temperature. Before I can protest, she pulls my head towards her. Into her boobs. You feel like you're burning up. That's not good at all. Don't get sick, Seiji. Doesn't even sound very upset about it, though. Her grip's loosened slightly at this point. There'll be a chance to escape before she goes through with what she's planning. Which one? Tries to escape or go along with it? Let's make this a little bit more fun. Quickly as I can, let out Momoko's grip. Seiji! Get back here! She regains her grip on me. Dragging me to there, she throws me onto her bed, still wet in my wet clothes. Time for rest. Bit by bit, she slowly crawls along the bed and huddles up against me. Don't worry, I'm here right here if you need anything. I pull myself out of her grasp and sit up. Really, I'm feeling fine. There's no need to... In the blinking of an eye, her arms pulling back into the bed. She forces my face into her chest, preventing me from moving. Oh, that's great. I feel better now. No, Seiji. You aren't going to get away with that. It's time for me to look after you. You shouldn't hide your own discomfort, silly. Her iron grip on me doesn't loosen for a second. She has me well and truly trapped here. This is so nice. I could lie here forever. If I actually have a fever, wouldn't it be a bad idea to be near me right now? What if you caught it? What if you caught it too? Don't worry about me. Just lie there and get some rest. My grip loosens, but now it's almost like we were married in some weird way. Wait, why am I thinking of things like that? She's just lying there in bed with me, that's all. Do you remember when I got sick one time and you refused to leave my room? You also got sick, but even then you continued to look after me. She sighs contentedly as she remembers that. To think, someone I had met only a few weeks before that was so kind to me. You're always thinking about someone else, Seiji. I couldn't let a friend suffer like that when I knew I could do something. So now I'm going to return the favor. Just lie there. Let Nurse Momoko help you get better. Oh no, her grip's growing tighter again. If Ayumi came home and saw us like this, what would she think of me? No, worse, what would she do to me? The only solution is to escape right now. But how am I going to escape a custodian like Momoko? She lies there with her eyes closed, the biggest smile on her face. It's like I have my own warm teddy bear. What more could anyone want in the world? Some part of me doesn't want to leave. She just looks so happy there. Having her hug me like this. No, she's my friend. I wouldn't cross that line. We're only doing this because we're friends, right? But would it really be such a bad thing if I were more than that? She flirts with me all this time, but that doesn't mean that she actually likes me or anything. When I asked her in the past, she always said she was joking. She liked to see me when I was embarrassed. Her adorable Seiji looks so cute when he's all flustered. Since I haven't really stopped noticing when she does it. Could there be something more to it though? I've never seen her act that way around anyone else. Is it really because I'm her friend? That's what I can't work out. Momoko. Yes, silly? Are you feeling better now? I was fine in the first place. Of course you weren't. She loves to really deny reality, this girl. Anyway, I was wondering, how do you feel about me? Feel about you? Well, you're my friend, of course. You're very special to me. Special? In what way would you say? In any friendship way, of course. Who else would I tease if you weren't around? Ayumi's no fun when you tease her. She gets all angry and violent. But adorable Seiji just becomes embarrassed. That's what makes him so fun to be around. So that's how it is, huh? Well, I don't really have a right to be disappointed. This is how it's always been, hasn't it? Maybe if I worked really hard, I could change it. After all, Momoko is someone who's infamous at school for rejecting people. No matter how grand the gesture or who is asking for it, they've all gone nowhere. Despite how popular she's with the guys. She's still never had a boyfriend. Why that is, I don't know. I even remember the most infamous of all those rejections. He was the captain of the soccer team. One of those guys who's popular with everyone. The happy expression on her face as she said to him, I'm afraid you're not my type. You have to look elsewhere. She snapped his spirit in half. However, I've got a serious problem to deal with right now. She's fallen asleep with me in her grip. My chances to escape are non-existent right now. Is that the door? Is that the door slowly creaking open? How long have you been lying here for? Seiji? What indecent things have you been doing, Momoko, while I was away? Oh, welcome back, Ayumi. What took you so long? Things happen. That's right. All kinds of things. Oh, you got lost again. That didn't happen. More importantly, why did you drag Seiji up here? He wasn't feeling well. I wanted to nurse him back to health. I shouldn't say anything. Yeah, you really shouldn't say anything. I pretend that I'm asleep and maybe... Wake up, you fool! At one point, Ayumi shoves me out of the bed. The sheer force of her case is enough to break me free from Momoko's iron grip. How can you do this to me when I wasn't looking? I'm in too much pain to respond. Seiji got really cold from the wind, so I took him up here, warmed him up. Warmed him up? What monstrous and indecent things have you two been doing behind my back? I would not tolerate this for any reason. It was so nice. Seiji was so passionate. That sounds way too lewd. That was the greatest cuddle I ever had in my life. A cuddle? What? Were you thinking how we were doing something else, Ayumi? How did you look down on me like that? You're such a bully. This girl is pure evil. She was baiting Ayumi the entire time, but Ayumi doesn't respond. She just holds her head in her hands, steam erupts from her ears. Yes, it was just cuddling, that's right. How silly of me to think it might have been something else. I think you've gone too far this time, Momoko. See, this is why you're around. I can tease you and you can keep taking it. I only tease Ayumi a little bit, and this is what happens to her. As I look back at Ayumi, I get the impression she's no longer in the land of the living. She just stands there, dazed. A look on her face, she stares at the ceiling. That's right, there's no way it would happen, is there? Not in a million years. I think you need to stop plucking at her heartstrings. You're going to break her someday. Don't worry, she's just in rebuild mode right now. She'll recover soon. How soon? I don't know. A very long time from now. I think we should get her to bed then. Oh, Seiji, you want to play nurse for Ayumi too? You beastly man, Seiji. I can't believe you. But you had my full blessing to do so. I'm sure Ayumi would... I'm just going to stop you there. Oh, you're no fun. I wish she could have taken some more teasing today. After what she did to my sauce, I must extract my terrible vengeance upon her. Was this all part of your plan the entire time? No, not at all. It just happened. Momoko worries me sometimes. People might not see it past her grin, but there is a devious mind lurking behind it. I'm gonna stop here because it's already been an hour and my voice is dead. So, a lot has happened in the last hour. We got to see some booty. We got to see two girls kissing, and two more things. You can see Ayumi's boobs fall out, bikini fall out. We got to see Momoko's boobs fall out. I think this was a good episode. Everyone's happy. So, hopefully I can finish this tomorrow. Hopefully. It's gonna take an hour or so, but my voice is gonna be dead again. So hopefully I can finish it. Or I'm gonna try to finish it, even if it goes longer than an hour. Because by the time an hour goes, my voice is gone. So, till then, see you in the next one.